Okay, ladies, I'm back. My laptop is about to die, so I had to find the cord and plug it back up and all that stuff. So back to what I was saying. Um, it's yes, it's truly hard to want to serve God and serving God and trying to do the things of God, trying to do the will of God and all of that, and you have an unsaved husband. No, I take that back. He's not unsaved, but he's just not serving the way you serve it. 'Cause some of them are saved, some of them are not. You know, so um, it's hard. It truly is hard because there are a lot of things that you want to explain to them or you want to tell them, and they just it'll just right over their heads because they're not where you want them to be. They're not where you want them to be spiritually or in a godly manner or whatever. So I say this to you ladies to, like I said earlier, just be the cheerleader, be the prayer warrior of your house as far as your marriage is concerned. Um, and as far as your children are concerned, you have to be the prayer warrior. Pray for them, pray for them, pray for them, pray for them. Because you will be surprised at the temptations that are out there. Yes, my husband fell prey to the temptations out there, and but we've been through that. We've worked it out. We've walked through it. It's behind us now to the point where, yesterday, prime example, we sat down and watched three movies back to back. We just enjoyed each other. We laughed. We napped a little bit. Each one of us. We ate. We snacked. We did all. We just. But the point was, we were in the house. We were together, just enjoying each other. No arguing, no hoopla, no nothing. Just the two of us enjoying each other. A quiet afternoon. Pizza and a movie. I went to Little Caesars, got two pizzas, came back. We watched movies for the rest of the evening. Beautiful evening. Beautiful. Beautiful evening. Um, but just pray for your husbands. Just pray. Don't go to God and say, God, I want him to do this, and this. Because I don't like that he does. Because believe you me, he could be doing the same thing. Because none of us are perfect. And I know I'm not. I have my faults and my ways. Oh my word. Anyway, I'm getting off the subject about the finances. So for years, my husband had been after me about not getting a car note. But me, I had to have the fly ride. I had a car note and paying that car note and couldn't even help to have halfway put gas in it without asking for money, right? For years he had been on me about that. And now I see the value in what he was saying, of not having a car note, you know. And I still have a nice ride. It ain't the prettiest thing, but it take me to church, it take me to the Goodwill, it take me to Walmart, and it takes me where I got to go. And I'm satisfied. I am satisfied. But for y'all women who are out there on your man's back and trying to live beyond your means, and he's out there breaking his back trying to help you live beyond your means and keeping up with the Joneses and all this, that's gonna blow your marriage out the water. And I'm telling you, finances are the number one reason why people divorce today. It is, and believe it or not, it's not infidelity. It's not. It's money. It's money. It is money. And whoever is the smartest with the money needs to handle it. In my household, it's my husband. I will give him $1,000 before I give it to anybody else because I know me. I know me. And if I go to him and say, John, hold this, don't give it to me, no matter what, then he's not going to do that. You know, and he's the one that pays the bills in the house. And he's the type of person that has a credit. He'd rather have a credit on his bills than to owe anybody. He hates to have something on his head that he owes to anybody. He hates it. Whether it's the water bill, the mortgage, anything. He's rather get that money out of his hand and pay it and have $20 in his pocket, but it's paid. That burden is off of him. That's just off of him. And it makes the marriage a lot more pleasant when he's not bogged down and stressed out about simple things, or whether you gonna take the mortgage money and go to J.C. Penney and blow it, or whether he gotta fight you to get $100 to pay this, that, and the other. You know, it's not gonna gel together like that, y'all. And it took me 10 years to figure that out. 10 years. And I vow today that I do not want a car note. I do not want any kind of credit card bill, nothing. Because now, when I get my paycheck, I can enjoy it. I can enjoy it. I don't have to give it away to 10 different people, you know, trying to ride pretty, you know, this and that. No. Trying to wear the flyest clothes and everything got to be name brand and this and that and the other. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. And don't sit there and try to make that man afford it just to keep you. Because it may be cheaper to chuck you out and move on. You never know how men think. You really don't. But for those who are prayer warriors, I commend you. I bless you. I thank you. For those who pray for us married women, and for those who pray for spouses, you know, if my ministry is to pray for marriages, because I walk through hell and high water, like I said before. So I know how it feels to be cheated on. I know how it feels to be talked down to. I know how it feels to be treated unfairly. I know how it is to go to God and just cry till you can't cry no more and say, God, why am I still with this man? God, why do I love this man that treats me this way? Why do I love him? Why? What is it about him that I love? Why do I love him? Why? Why do I pray for him? Why? Why? But I had to learn to step back and look at the big picture. That if I stop whining and complaining and start praying and pushing and praying and pushing the vision of my household, then things started smoothing out. Smoothing out. Just smoothing out. When God said don't say nothing, he meant what he said. Don't say nothing. You don't always have to have a retaliation. You don't always have to have something to say. Because men don't like women who always got the flip-flap of the mouth when it's unnecessary. Now, when it's time that you got to say something, you need to say something, then say it. But you got to learn how to be humble and ladylike when you say it, because that'll blow their mind. But when you come in with the neck rolling and this and that and all that, that provokes him to do the same thing. So don't get mad with him because you came at him with attitude. He give you one back. Maybe that you go to him without an attitude and he still give you an attitude back. But you got to go somewhere and you got to go into your power of tongues and say, Lord, help me, Jesus. And go on in another room somewhere and pray, rebuke the devil, and go into your tongues and do whatever you need to do. Because when you go into tongues, the devil don't know what you praying about. And Lord, I plead the blood on this man, and please give me forgiveness in my heart to go downstairs and talk to him, because he done plucked my last nerve. He done did something that I really don't like, and this and that and the other. You know, you got to go to war. You got to go to war, and you got to go to war with an attitude. I'm telling you, go to war with an attitude and it will work. Trust me. 18 years, I know it will work. It will work. And I ain't saying my marriage is perfect right now, but it'll work. Just pray. That's all I can say is pray. 1 Corinthians, pray. Be that godly woman that he can be proud to say, that's my wife. Be that virtuous woman. Because don't no man want no fool for no wife. And he don't want to take you nowhere and do nothing to show you off to nobody. If you somewhere he think you may act a fool. He ain't going to take you nowhere. He don't want to be bothered with that. He'd rather tip out by himself than to take you somewhere acting a fool. So if you can't be the lady and the woman that God called you to be, then you don't need to be married. You don't. You really don't. That's my personal opinion. Personal, because I represent him when I go out. Whether I got all this bling bling on or nothing at all, it's all in here what I represent him. That's how I represent him. How I speak, how I look, how I carry myself, what I say and how I say it is how I represent my husband as a woman, a virtuous, godly, peaceful, nice woman. So you take my advice or don't. It's on you. But I pray that you take my advice. Send me a message. I'll pray for you. I pray for your marriage, your spouse. You tell me what specific thing you want me to pray for. I'm going to war for you. Because marriages have to be prayed for, because the devil don't like unity. All he wants is this. The arguing, the bitter, the fighting. That's what he wants. He don't want no unity. He don't want love. He don't want peace. He want the fighting and the bickering. Because he know if y'all at each other's head all the time and always somewhere, then he's getting the victory and not God. Not God. Speak peace. Command peace. Command love. Command forgiveness. Command appreciation. And then walk in it. Because that's how you do. So y'all be blessed. This is Miss Ree. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I had that on my heart. I wanted to share it. May come back with another video. I ain't sure. Be blessed.